Hi, I'm Randall Grahm from Bonny Doon Vineyard, and you're watching Understanding Wine with Austin Beeman. Well, I started writing basically out of fear of failure to sell my wine. I mean, I thought, well, geez, somebody's got to speak up for it. You know, if nobody's speaking up, it better be me. So, I mean, I basically started as a huckster, plugging the wine, but I wanted to do it in kind of a gentle or genteel sort of way. So I started writing these goofy literary parodies, and amazingly discovered I had a little bit of talent in, I don't know that I have any original ideas in my brain, but I could parody Kafka or James Joyce or Hemingway or whomever. I had this gift of mimicry. So started doing that, and then lo and behold, people actually started subscribing to the newsletter. I don't know if they ever bought any wine, but they wanted to get the newsletter. So, you know, you continue, you do what you have some talent to do. So I kept writing, and actually I noticed my writing actually improved. The more you practice, the better it gets. So it actually improved over the years. However, with the one caveat that, like the labels, I think the writing got ahead of the wine. The writing became more clever than the wine. And you know, my ambition these days is maybe not to write so much, but to actually spend more time in a vineyard. Success for me will not be writing a best-selling book. It'll be spending 4 days out of the week in a vineyard. That would be my definition of success. Well, I mean, a lot of producers don't have that much of a story to tell. I mean, what are they going to say? I mean, we got a 97 from Parker. That's our story. It's hard to find a story. It's hard to find a story. You know, the French have this story. Their story is their terroir. The problem is Americans don't want to hear the terroir. I should say, historically have not wanted to hear the terroir story. It's boring to them. It's boring. Now, wine geeks, uber wine geeks, have said, you know what? The French have been trying to tell us this story for like the last 50 years. We haven't really been listening very well. We should actually start listening, because this is a compelling story. The story of terroir is compelling. And ironically enough, I think if we can tell the story of terroir in the New World, we may find an audience that is even more receptive than to an old world winemaker telling the story. I think the established brands, it's more difficult for the established brands than for new brands. And again, it's really hard to tell a unique story. How unique can you be? Okay, we're in extreme Sonoma County. Okay, you know what? We're in extreme Sonoma County. Okay, we're in extreme Sonoma County, and we're fermenting in amphora. Okay, you know, I'll see your amphora, and I'll raise you no sulfur. I mean, how extreme can you get? It's very difficult to tell a story that has real resonance to it anymore. It's very difficult to make a wine that's shockingly original anymore, in the New World at least. So this is again the benefit and the bane of the world getting so small. We are competing, when I started in the business, we were competing with the guys down the street. We're competing with Napa and Sonoma. You know, now we're competing with Slovenia and New Zealand and South Africa. And consumers, if they're wine geeks, they want the most authentic experience they can get. Yeah, it's great if it's local, but you know what? If I can get this amazing wine from Croatia, I'm going to get an amazing wine from Croatia.